Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan, and a very big surprise just arrived very late, actually. It was a late delivery. Games Workshop had sent over Grand Cathay, and as you can tell, I'm, one, incredibly nervous to open up this box, and two, yeah, it's a brand new army, the first army in the old world of Warhammer Fantasy since the Ogre Kingdoms. A big thank you to our friends at Games Workshop and the Old World team. I can't believe I'm going to be opening up these boxes and checking out these minis. It's surreal to me. We've obviously seen these units before in Total War Warhammer, so seeing them in the plastic, I guess, is probably the best way of saying it. That's going to be really, really special. So yeah, I'm going to open up the boxes, right? Well, I'm going to open up the box. I'm going to lay them out. We're going to check out the boxes first, and then we're going to dissect these sprues. There's going to be, I'm hoping, a lot of videos on the channel about Grand Cathay, and yeah, let's jump right in. So look at this haul. I'm not in center. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. Like this is super cool. We're going to be opening up the boxes. I'm like looking through all the sprues in a second. There's a little bit of glare here. I do apologize. So there's a balloon, a sky lantern. We do have a battalion box over here, which has 2 artillery pieces. And look, it looks like there's 2 ogres. So that's pretty damn cool. They have their own rules, by the way. There will also be today, at the time of this video releasing, a army book review coming out. We've got a Shugengan Lord mounted on a Spirit Longma, which is really, really pretty. I don't think we've got this coloring in Total War, actually. That's so cool. The artwork is awesome, isn't it? We got a Sentinel here, which, by the way, there are 5 different types of Sentinel. So you've got a lot of loadout choices. Oh my god, that's so cool. I don't know how I'm going to paint this. Like, this is all I'm thinking about is how I'm going to get this painted by the embargo date. I'm going to really try. I really, really am going to try it because, wow, man, wow. And, oh my god, Gate Masters. Dude, these are so cool. So I do want to talk about a few things actually before anything. There's a lot of glare when the plastic's on. So this is 100% scale apparently, which is pretty damn big. And you do get a magistrate in this box also, which you can put on here. You can have him mounted. Look at him, he's so cool. That's such a great styling too. Oh man, I'm over the moon. I'm absolutely over the moon. These have transfer sheets, by the way, if you're worrying about that. So you've got a lot of transfer sheets here. I'm going to be opening up the boxes in a second. You've got a lot of transfer sheets here too. Right? So you've got the transfer sheets specific to that. And this big box has some transfer sheets for the Lancers and the Jade Warriors. Hopefully the focus is getting okay. Okay, we're going to open up the boxes. I'm just like, oh my god. Now, I do wonder, because you can have a normal Shugengan. You don't have to have the Shugengan Lord. You can have a normal Shugengan on the Spirit Long. Oh, look at that helmet. Hopefully the focus is looking okay for you guys. Sorry if I'm shaking. I am very nervous. It's quite late at the moment. This box arrived pretty late. So I'm running around on excitement, adrenaline, and a little bit of Red Bull. Okay, so I've just opened up the Gate Master kit. And dude, shiny transfers. There seems to be marks for all the dragons, right? It's quite a lot there. Wow, dude. It's going to be really, really cool. Those transfers are gorgeous. The kit itself, so the sprue is just one. It looks like it has everything that you need. Interestingly enough, there's no range weapon options, but like by this point you might have seen the army book review, and there are no range weapons at the moment. That's stuff that we'll likely be seeing later down the line, because it looks like they're doing some staggered releases, which makes sense. There's a lot. Like, I feel like I'm going to be painting this for a while. But it's a good kit, man. There's a lot of detail. Look at that. To be honest, I saw the box, right? I saw the box, and I was like, oh my god, that might be too much detail. But it looks like sub-assemblies are more than possible. Now, yeah, there's the cape. There's the other cape. I hope the focus is looking okay. Let me try and see if I can get into like that. That's amazing. That's super, super cool. Yeah, I can't wait to paint this. We've got the dragon-blooded Shugengan here, which, by the way, its base is huge. It's a 60 by 100. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I was expecting like a 50, but I guess it's because of the scenic base. It's quite large. Because it does have a lot of detail. Dude, those wings are massive. Oh my god. That's really cool. Now, let me see if I can get some nice detail shots for you. Scales and so on. So I'm a bit shaky because I have not slept and I'm running around. Oh, this is going to be so fun to paint. Like, I've really enjoyed all the Pegasi that I sorted out for the Bretonnians. And not gonna lie, the idea of painting another flying creature is like exciting for me. Sorted out a Chimera recently for my Chaos Warriors, actually. I'm just super hyped up. And yes, before you ask, unfortunately, since well, not unfortunately, because I've got these boxes, but yeah, I've had to put the Chaos Warrior project on hold for like the 5th time since Old World released. Because something's come up, or you know, this like. Oh my god, of course I want to like sort out Cathay first. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I guess those are the connector joints. That's so cool. Because like they're quite large, and it does have a second, like that's the blade. Oh, okay, cool. So you've got either a glaive or a sword. That's really nice. The helmet's really cool, actually. I'm saying really cool a lot, but I think you guys can like sympathize. That's really nice too. The spirit longbears are really, really... Oh, wait, this is a different head, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so you've got closed or open-mouthed. I hadn't noticed. I know, it's right in front of me and I hadn't noticed. This is really nice. And the good thing is, since you do have extra bits, you can kind of do some stuff with that, can't you? Because the other head... Oh! There's a ranged weapon! Look, there's a dragon pistol. Wow. Okay, and here we are with the Cathayan Sentinel. It's a lot of plastic, actually. Oh my god, so it's basically 5 sprues. That's weird, there's 2 weapons. Yeah, because look, 1, 2, and there's a set of blades here. I don't imagine you can build 2 with that, but I guess with the extra bits, you could actually do like a destroyed sentinel for some terrain features. That would actually be kind of nice. Yeah, look, this one's got a bit more wear and tear. That one's a bit cleaner. It's on a 100 by 150. That's a heck of a footprint. So let's look at the book, actually. I didn't do it with the others, but I guess, you know, when they only have like 1 or 2 spurs, it's pretty simple enough. And remember, with the Cathayan Sentinel, oh, it's because it's got multi-poses. Awesome. Yeah, so any extra bits that you do have, you can actually do some terrain with it. Good lord. Wow. So yeah, remember, oh yeah, you got head options too. When you're building these up, depending on how you paint them, I guess it's not going to be that big of an issue with people, but like there are 5 different types of Sentinel, and each of them have their own rules. So like the standard terracotta has regen, but the warpstone one reduces enemy toughness, which I think is amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Very, very cool. Man, this is going to be so fun to paint. I think I'm going to do this one as terracotta, mostly because like I think every other content creator is going to do one of the other 4, because like they're thinking everyone's going to be doing the terracotta, and eventually I'm going to want to buy others anyway, so I can do a list of all 5. I don't think I can field 5 in one army, but it's just the idea of having it, you know, because I'm one of those types of people. I guess you've seen my Bretonnia list and stuff where I need to have all the options just in case, and I'm doing that with every single army. So I'll buy those, but I'm going to give myself some time, depending on how my local store does with sales. If a lot of people want Cathay locally, I'm not going to buy a lot of Cathay, because that way the local guys can buy their stuff, because I think that's always the best way to go. But if one of the stores locally has some stuff laying about after a few days, I will likely pick up some more Sentinels. And to be honest, I want another balloon. I want to check out the balloon now. I'm just like, this is so cool, man. This is so, look at that face. Oh my god. Okay, prepare yourself, because this one's going to be large, right? So we've got a very large flying stand. This is going to be incredibly tall, I feel. And just a lot of bits. This has a lot. Oh my god. What's this? I think this is for the stand. But we'll check that out in a second. Oh, dude, they weren't kidding. This is huge. This is done in quarters, I think. Good lord. Oh, look, there's a little base for the magistrate. But my magistrate is going on this because it's a mount option too. I'm very happy that they're giving us transfers in these boxes, because you're going to desperately need them, I feel. And there's the base size. We'll talk about that very quickly. 100 by 100. It's been a while since we've seen this. Wasn't this the original Cetra one, actually? I feel like Cetra was on a 100 by 100 a while back. Now he's on a 100 by 150, but it's nice, isn't it? Okay, we'll look at the transfers in a second. Trying to be... Oh, look, the bird. Oh my god, why am I whispering? See, when I get like excited, I start like whispering and stuff. There's a crane gun. Because you can have crane guns. And you can have iron hell guns too. Look at it, so cute. Okay, now that I'm finally seeing the models in person, I'm not as intimidated as I thought I was going to be. Because I'm not going to lie, I see the pictures and I kind of get worried, right? Now, it wasn't that much of a problem with the other old world armies, because I've painted them before for Warhammer Fantasy, right? But these ones, I was like, oh, these are completely new, they're going to be a bit more detailed. There's the iron hell guns. It's like, oh no, I'm going to be really, like, can I paint this? You know, can I actually do this? Oh, we're going to have to wait and see, but yeah, this is really exciting. Oh, look. Yeah, because remember that with Cathay, it's mixed gender rosters and so on. As from the tabletop. Nice sunglasses. I forgot about the transfers. Sorry about that. Wow. You get nice options too. I think this is representing all the dragons right now. Blue for Yin Yin. There's no jade. I mean, there is some jade. Pour you on bow. Oh, look. These are House of Cold and Flame, House of Cold and Crane, Smoke and Powder, Northern Imperial. Nice! There's actually like separation for the houses and stuff. Northern and Imperial. There's a lot of designs. I still haven't decided what my paint scheme is going to be, I'm not going to lie. Like, I want to be as honest with you as possible. I'm kind of leaning with using like the Total War paint schemes, just for a little bit different, but I feel like everyone's going to go with the fire scheme, which is like Li Dao, because it's basically just this, right? Like, all of them would have the same if you go by Total War standards. It's just changing the undergarments colors. Who knows? Who knows? I might do the Total War stuff, or I might make something else, like a lone strike force or something. Let's be honest. I do law stuff. I'm gonna have to go with like a province. I'll try and read over some of the law. Oh look, there's the full name there, the Kong Ming Sky Lantern. Sweet. Now I'm gonna need you to bear with me, because there is likely a lot of sprues. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of sprues. Keep in mind that this is the battalion box, so I don't think I'm going to be going section by section. I think we're just going to have to jump in there. So we've got some cavalry here. Oh my god, the cavalry. The barding is so pretty. Let me just get it properly up. Oh my god, that's so cool. This is, ooh, interesting. Look, that's how you build it. So I guess the barding is separated and then the horse is behind the underhorse. I'm really looking forward to this army. I really, really am. I don't know if they'll be my main at the moment, mostly because, like, you guys know, look, I've got a Chaos Star, multiple Chaos Stars. It's just, I would really love to check everything. Oh god, the musicians. This is going to be really, really cool. So these guys are the foot troopers, I think. Yeah, because those are the halberds. Dude, the halberds are so cool. I'm definitely going to try and aim to get like a battle report or two on the channel. It'll be a little bit after launch because I do want to like sort out the whole army. And I'm going to try my best, guys. I really, really am. Maybe when the embargo drops, I can sort out like a painting stream or something. Oh, are these the helmets? Yeah. All right. Let me just... Positioning is very difficult, you know? Swords are cool too. Man, it's so surreal. When you look at this, right? Like, this is why I'm stopping every now and then. I don't know if like you guys have the same thing, but I'm looking at this like, I remember seeing these for the first time in Total War. And I was blown away. And now I'm looking at them in the plastic, right? Like I can physically touch them. And it just, it feels good. You know, we have armies. We have new armies coming in. Right? This is the first one. Here's hoping it won't be too long until Kislev or anything else in the future. But, you know, this is what we waited for. You know, this is what we waited for when we saw the announcement of the old world a few years back. And here it is. Here it is. I want to find, because we've seen a lot of these sprues and they're going to be very similar. I want to find the ogres. Where are the ogres? Give me 1 second. Let me try and find the ogres. Found them. They were like really down. Oh my god, the artillery pieces. They're bigger than I thought they were going to be. Oh my god. Like the ogres, there's a big footprint there. It's huge. It's nice to see. Oh, look, they've got gut plates. Nice. It's the little details like that, you know, which makes it really nice. And keep in mind, right, that these artillery pieces are on 60s by 100s also, which is quite large. I think this is the, well, it's not the bigger artillery because obviously you've got like the really big ones with the Chaos Dwarves, but this is quite large. This is very, very large. Wow. There's so much. There's so many extra bits. There's going to be a lot here for conversions and stuff. So much stuff. I think this is like the benefit, right? Like they've kept with the identity. I think going around with these sprues, right? They've kept the identity that this is an old world kit, right? It's a Warhammer fantasy kit. So there's loads of little extra pieces and stuff that you can play around with. And I could see myself, like if I'm going to do a unit of halberds and I'm going to do a unit of swordsmen, right? I want one of both because I feel like that's just going to be kind of cool. But I could easily see myself doing some conversions with the extra pieces because there's a lot to play around with. That's so cool. Okay, let's look at the transfer sheet. I'm like a kid in the candy store, I'm not going to lie. And here's the smaller transfers. Oh, it's okay. Give me a second. Okay, so we've got them here. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. Interesting, because there's only 5 active dragon children, isn't there? Northern, Imperial. So it's just going with that rather than just going with the different dragons. We know that Cathayan dragons are named like as just Cathayan dragons on the army list. So I don't imagine it'll be too long until we start seeing some other ones. Maybe in a second wave with the range stuff. Super, super cool. Okay, I really don't want to make this video longer than it should be because, not gonna lie, I'm seeing all this. I've got to paint, guys. Thank you so much. Wait, I should be on screen for this. Give me a second. All right, this is going to be a bit better. I just had to get the stand sorted. We got a working stand now, which is actually quite cool. This is really, really cool. This is really, really cool. I'm not going to lie, I feel incredibly lucky. Incredibly lucky. And I'm looking at these with both hunger and fear, because one, I really want to paint them. I'm going to as soon as this video is done. But two, I really want to make this army look good. You know, I've been given like the privilege of being able to check out these minis a little bit earlier, and I really hope I can make a nice looking army that you guys are going to see on this channel, and you're going to say, you know, you did good. At least I hope so. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I want to crack on. Thanks for all the support. Honestly, I think that this obviously would not have happened were it not for all the support that you guys have been giving the channel over the years. And I'll see you all again very, very soon. Hopefully, you'll start to see some pictures within the same day of the embargo drop, which would be the same day as this video drops. I hope. I'm gonna lose a lot of sleep, but I am going to work my hardest. See you guys.